Hi everyone, welcome to Medicine YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to see about left ventricular failure. Left ventricular failure is a chronic condition in which the heart doesn't pump the blood properly as it should be. The heart failure can occur in the heart when it cannot pump. The left ventricular is no longer pumps the blood to the, so it causes left ventricular failure. And the proper functioning of the heart is to pump the blood. When the heart doesn't pump the blood, it causes left ventricular failure. The left ventricular, there are four things in the heart, which is right atria, left ventricle as well as right ventricle. That when the left ventricle doesn't pump properly, it causes left ventricular failure. The causes of the left ventricular failure are the left ventricular obstruction. When it is outflow, the outflows of the left ventricles get obstructed, like systemic hypertension, aortic valvular stenosis, contraction of the aorta. When the outflow of from the blood from the ventricle, it goes out, and the outflow is blocked by this due to these conditions like systemic hypertension, aortic valvular stenosis, and contraction of aorta. The left ventricular obstruction inflow is with mitral stenosis, myocardial fibrosis with stiff left ventricle, and left atrial myxoma. The left ventricular volume overload, high output status, mitral regurgitation, mitral valve prolapse. In these conditions, the left ventricular volume is overloaded. Aortic regurgitation and ventricular septal defect. The reduced left ventricular contractility, left ventricle endocarditis, anterior wall myocardial infarction. The clinical feature of this are progressive dyspnea, earliest sign of left heart failure, presence of dry cough, presence of oliguria and nocturia, breathlessness which occurs at night, presence of fatigue and weakness. The clinical features are, the earliest signs are the patient will suffer from the dyspnea, difficulty in breathing, presence of dry cough. The cough, they produce of cough, and presence of oliguria. They will go little amount of urine as well as nocturia and nighttime urination. Breathlessness which occurs at the night, and they can't breathe properly at the night, presence of fatigue and weakness. The physical findings of this left ventricular failure are extremities are cold and pale, presence of tachycardia, rapid pulse rate, presence of central cyanosis, that is tachycardia is seen, which is where there's increase in heart rate. The extremities are cold and pale. The presence of cerebral cyanosis, central cyanosis, there will be bluish discoloration of the limbs and the nails. The presence of the third heart sound is here. The presence of expiratory wheezing is here, wheezing sound is here. Presence of anxiety and depression, profuse sweating, presence of massive cardiomegaly. The heart gets big and there will be profusely sweating. The patient suffers from anxiety and depression. The investigation are electrocardiogram, left ventricular hypertrophy, left atrial hypertrophy is seen. In chest X-ray, the presence of enlargement of cardiac shallow. Echocardiogram, increase in left ventricular dimension, increase in cardiac output and stroke volume. The other tests are monitoring blood urea. These are the investigations seen in the left ventricular failure. The treatment of first to remove the precipitating cause of the left ventricular failure. The diet like salt-free diet should be given until the left ventricle gets improved. Sedative like morphine should be given 5 to 10 milligram along with antiemetic drug. Oxygen 60% of the O2 is given under the face mask under positive pressure. Loop diuretics like furosemide 40 to 100 milligram in IV should be given. IV sodium nitroprusside 20 to 30 milligram per minute or IV nitroglycerin should be given. These are the things which are given for the treatment for the left ventricular failure. Loop diuretics is due to the edema caused and as well as the oliguria. The urination is not proper. Diuretics doubles the urination, so that the diuretics like furosemide 40 to 100 milligram IV should be given. IV sodium nitrophosphat 20 to 30 as well as IV nitroglycerin is given. That's all. Thank you. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. If you have any doubt on it, please do comment it. If you want more videos, please do subscribe. For notes, please do follow my Instagram page. I will provide a link in the description box. Thank you.